Imagine standing alone, the wind biting at your face, the crowd roaring in the distance. You're not running with the pack, not chasing the ball, not dreaming of glory. You're the goalkeeper, the one the game chose, the one who stands between victory and defeat. This is your story, and I'm here to tell it, not just to you, but to everyone who's ever felt the weight of the net on their shoulders. It begins the way it always does. You're the kid nobody picks, the one left standing when teams are chosen. Everyone else wants to sprint down the wing, weave through defenders, or fire a shot into the top corner. Nobody volunteers to stand in front of the goal, to face a barrage of shots for an entire match. So they point at you, shove a pair of gloves in your hands, and say, "You're the keeper." You don't argue. You step into the net, unsure, awkward, just trying not to mess up. Then it happens, your first save. It's messy, more instinct than skill. The ball rockets toward you and you throw yourself at it, arms outstretched, heart pounding. It hits your chest, bounces away, and stays out. The team erupts and cheers. You're confused, but you feel it. A spark. You didn't score, but you stopped the enemy. And in that moment, you realize this is enough. From that day, you're different. You're not just the kid in goal, you're the one who stands tall when others run. You learn fast that goalkeeping isn't just catching a ball, it's a craft, a science, a battle of wits. You study the striker's hips, the angle of their shoulders, the flicker in their eyes before they shoot. You learn to hold your line during a corner, to rush out on a breakaway, to wait a split second longer on a penalty kick. Every decision is a gamble, every move a test. One wrong step, one late dive, and the ball's behind you. The scoreboard ticks up and the blame lands at your feet. While your teammates chase the game forward, you play it backward, always defending, always protecting. You're the last line, the one who can't afford to blink. The bruises come early. A shot to the ribs, a knee to the thigh, a stray elbow during a crowded set piece. You don't flinch. You wear the pain like a badge because that's what keepers do. You dive, you block, you get up, and you do it again. When you make a save, the crowd roars, but the credit often goes to the defender who cleared the rebound. When you miss, though, the world notices. One goal slips through, a deflection, a bad bounce, a moment of chaos, and suddenly it's your name on everyone's lips. You could play 89 minutes of perfection, but that one mistake? That's what they remember. It stings, but you don't let it break you. You train harder, diving until your shoulders scream, jumping until your legs give out. You move sideways faster than most can sprint, not for glory, but because your team depends on you. High school raises the stakes. The crowds grow louder, the shots hit harder, and the pressure feels like a weight on your chest. You're still the keeper, still alone at the back, but now every game feels like a referendum on your worth. You know your defenders. Some you trust, some you don't. You see the gaps in the backline before they open, but you can't always fix them. All you can do is watch, wait, and react. When the team wins, the striker gets the headlines. When they lose, the fingers point at you. You replay every goal in your head, frame by frame. Could you have closed the angle? Could you have stretched an inch farther? You don't talk about it, you just work. You face hundreds of shots in practice, sharpening your reflexes until they're razor thin. You learn to stay focused even when the ball hasn't come near you for 20 minutes, because the next shot could decide everything. Your teammates don't always get it. They laugh during warm-ups, miss their marks in drills, ignore your calls to tighten the backline. To them, you're just the keeper, the one who yells too much and wears funny gloves. But you know the truth. One lapse, one moment of chaos, and the game unravels. There's always a younger keeper waiting, someone with quicker hands or a louder voice. You feel the coach's eyes on them, and you know you have to prove yourself every single day. Every match is a chance to shine or to falter. A breakaway save, a diving stop on a penalty, a fingertip deflection on a curling shot. Those are your moments. They don't always bring cheers, but they keep your team alive. And that's what drives you. College is a crucible. The players are sharper, the shots are fiercer, and the margin for error is razor thin. You're not guaranteed a spot. You might be the third keeper on the roster, grinding through practices without a minute of game time. Every drill is a proving ground, every save a statement. You face shots you've never seen, screaming volleys, dipping free kicks, point-blank headers. You scream until your voice cracks, trying to organize a backline that doesn't always listen. And when a goal goes in, the blame lands on you, even if the defender missed their mark or the midfielder gave the ball away. You learn to let it go. You stop chasing perfection and start chasing presence, staying calm, staying sharp, staying ready. You study film, dissecting every striker's habits, every penalty taker's tells. You train through pain, sore wrists, bruised shins, taped up fingers, because there's always someone waiting to take your place. And then the dream comes true. A professional contract, a jersey with your name, a badge, a chance to stand on the biggest stage. But the pressure doesn't ease, it grows. Every mistake now costs money, jobs, futures. The fans are louder, the critics sharper, and every slip is immortalized online. You're still the last line, still alone, but now you're one of three keepers, and the competition never sleeps. A bad game, a single goal conceded, and whispers start. Is he past it? Should we try the backup? You play through injuries, dislocated fingers, swollen knees, aching shoulders, because rest is a luxury you can't afford. You watch every game back, analyzing your angles, your timing, your footwork. You break down goals you couldn't have stopped, just to be sure. The striker gets the headlines, the midfielders get the praise, but you get a clean sheet, maybe a nod from the coach, and the quiet knowledge that you kept the team in the fight. This is what it means to be a goalkeeper. You don't chase the spotlight. You stand in the shadows, watching, waiting, ready. You don't score the goals or lead the celebrations. You're the one who turns, grabs the ball, and resets for the next attack. You've spent your life alone, bruised, blamed, and overlooked, but you've also known moments no one else can claim. The penalty save when the stadium holds its breath. The breakaway stop when the striker thought they'd won. The fingertip deflection that changes a game. Those are your victories, earned in silence, celebrated in your heart. You love the sound of the ball hitting your gloves, the rush of a perfect dive, the moment you rise and tip a shot over the bar. You love proving them wrong again and again in the moments no one else dares to face. Being a goalkeeper is the hardest job on the pitch. It's the weight of a team's hopes, the sting of their blame, the loneliness of the net. So here's to you, the keeper, the unsung hero, the last line, the one who never stops showing up. The net is yours. Own it.